My goal in regards to my look is to become an exact scientific proportioned sexless alien.
This young man is looking to have his genitals surgically removed so he can have exactly no genitals because he wants to be a genderless alien. That's how he identifies. Oh boy. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. This is where we like to call out lies, hypocrisy, corruption, and help spread the light of truth and freedom because truth conquers. Now, identity, politics, identity, mental illness, where you just kind of say what I imagine I am has way more basis than reality. Now, we've seen some people take that to some extremes. See people who are not handicapped, but they identify as handicapped, and they handicap themselves in grotesque ways. We've seen it with gender. Not that that's not grotesque when we get hormones and surgery involved, especially for children, but this kind of takes it to a new level. It's kind of out of this world, if you will. A young man named Vinny O. He strives to be an alien. You know, you might say, do aliens actually exist? Well, apparently so. You can just surgically create them out of a human. Now, this original story, him making headlines, getting all this attention because he just waves his hand and starts screaming, I'm gonna surgically enhance myself to be a genderless alien. I don't mind the attention, by the way. His story is from a few years ago, I think like 8 years ago, but we'll give you still an intriguing story, but also give you where is the alien now kind of thing, present day. But first, you might be asking yourself, gosh, JP, why would a person go through 110 surgeries, as this person has, to become a genderless alien? For good reason. Let's hear it from the alien's mouth.
I moved to LA at a really young age.
LA is good for young people, as you can tell.
And moving here, everything was always about sex appeal. And when I think of alien, I think of like ugly.
Checks out.
Aliens don't really have genders, in my eyes at least.
How do they reproduce?
And I connected with it.
Since landing in La La Land, Vinny's found work as a makeup artist.
All right, let's hear more. What are you looking for here, buddy?
Planning on going somewhere no one has been before.
I'm looking to have gender unassignment.
I like that, gender unassignment. Are you the wrong gender? No, it's just gender is wrong for me.
Looking to change my genitals so that way there is nothing there.
Woo! Yeah. Take a breath on that. Looking to change my genitals so nothing is there. Would there be any problems with that? Not that I've thought of. How do you plan on peeing? I don't know. Maybe I just don't identify as one who needs to pee. Problem solved.
Maybe like a hole to pee out of. It would be an easier life.
I'd imagine that would be an easier life. Now, you might be thinking, what doctor in his right mind would possibly agree to this? Well, leave it to an LA-based plastic surgeon to say, like, this is healthcare. This is exactly what needs to be done so you can be healthy. So I'm a doctor. You pay at the door. I'll do anything you want.
So first, let's start with why do you want to have this done?
I've been wanting to have this done because I don't use my genitals. I'm already into transitioning, but I never really wanted to be a woman. I think that's kind of an easy way out.
That is very easy. It's an easy way out of gender to just be the opposite gender. I like that. Like, let's take the road less traveled here. How can we achieve more with how we escape who and what we are?
I feel that it'd be easier just to have like nothing.
Easier. The easiest thing is accept what you are and what you have. I think that's easier, but I'm probably coming from a small-minded point of view. Become an alien. Become a different species. Maybe that is easier. Let's hear more.
Now, if you're creating a new type of a sexual organ, which is actually asexual organ, we don't know how your body's gonna react to it.
Do we really care? I don't think we do, but let's hear a little more from this good doctor.
The surgical procedure that Vinny wants to have done, it's very unique. It's not been done before.
Never been done.
Many doctors will have to take into consideration the psychological aspects of it as much as the medical aspects of it. My main problem with his procedure was that what he's going to think about in 10-15 years, because all the bridges are gone. There's no way to come back to female or male.
Come on now. Come on now. Aren't we told this is all reversible? Nothing's permanent. That doctor should have his license revoked for even raising that really bigoted question. We'll get back to the video in just a second, but first, you probably know you can't truly be free unless you are in control of your health. And a huge part of that has to do with the nutrients that you're eating. For the longest time, I thought I was getting all the nutrients I needed from my good, clean, organic food. Lots of meat, lots of fat, some clean carbs, but I was wrong. I was missing the most nutrient-dense source of food on the planet, grass-fed beef liver. It is absolutely no secret that organ meats are incredibly nutrient-dense, especially liver. And I was missing out. But here's the problem for me. I think eating liver is disgusting. I didn't grow up eating liver. I've tried raw liver. I think that's kind of gross. I've tried cooked liver. I think that's even more disgusting. But the good news is that problem was solved when I found Ancestral Supplements beef liver. It is the easiest, most pleasant, most affordable way to get grass-fed beef liver into your life. I've been using Ancestral Supplements grass-fed beef liver for years now, and I never miss a day. It's a very effective way to get most of your vitamins and minerals in, like vitamin A, B12, vitamin K, iron. And because this is real food, your body can absorb most of it, unlike synthetic vitamins and minerals that don't actually come from food. It keeps your metabolism fast, energy high, and cravings for crap low. Don't let the hassle of cooking liver every day or its unpleasantness prevent you from fully taking control of your health with nature's multivitamin. Get your Ancestral Supplements grass-fed beef liver at ancestralsupplements.com/JPReacts. And this one's mine, but when you get yours, also use promo code JPReacts to save yourself 15%. Back to the video. Vinny, by the way, was on another morning show contemplating what life would be like. Would you have regrets? Of course not. Also, obviously, this person wants to become an alien because that's who they truly are. This isn't about attention. It just so happens to be this got him a lot of attention, believe it or not. You know, has a film crew follow him along to the plastic surgery office. Now he's on a popular morning show in London. I'm not doing this for attention, just doing it for me, but give me the attention. I don't want to do it without the attention. See what he had to say about contemplating regret.
I do not see me having any regret when I'm 70. I see myself possibly like adopting children and raising them just totally fine. I don't need sexual organs to do so.
Yeah, you definitely need them to pee.
So I don't see myself regretting it, no.
Because you're very close to your family. What do they say?
Kind of trauma did his family.
Oh, they say that I'm crazy, but they...
Well, they're just psychologically crazy. They have these therapists diagnose me as, quite literally diagnose us as crazy. They're just... They're not with the current times. Now, at the top of the show, I mentioned that this story is from a number of years ago. So fast forwarding to present day, let's check out the alien's TikTok account. And you can see he, she, they alien is not actually living as an alien. Certainly a highly mutilated face, as you can see here.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, God. So scrolling through, you can see, hey, we're not doing the alien shtick anymore. And also, through extensive research online, there is approximately zero confirmation that this alien went through with the massive, get no genitals procedure. Hopefully that appears to be the case, that they didn't follow through, and hopefully that is the case for this person, because whatever else they've done, it's at least not as extreme as that. Which brings up a good question here. Was this person doing all this for attention? Well, because you can see the person saying, yeah, when I'm 70, there's no way I'm going to regret slicing all my genitals off and being an alien. And here you can see just a few years later, they're not an alien. They're not, can you be an alien? They're not pretending to be an alien anymore. And I believe we heard they aliens say, I'm not I'm not a man. I don't want to be a woman. Well, take a look at the pronouns she, her. Definitely changed her mind on that. His mind, whatever. And unfortunately, not being an alien isn't good for business. This person has 581 followers on TikTok. And for someone who just seemingly likes attention, that's just not a lot of followers. So, what that might tell me is the whole alien stunt was just attention-seeking behavior. And my hope is that they abandoned the surgical aspect of that stunt because either the attention dwindled off or they realized literally inflicting crimes against my body isn't going to be worth the attention. And I would dare say attention is most deserved based on merit, not outrageousness, especially at the harm of yourself or harm of other people. So that's where they were, swearing they'll never have regret. Here they are now, definitely not being an alien. So they hopefully don't have to live with the regret of permanent, out of this world surgical interventions. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this person's mental health in the comments below. And I would dare say this is 1 part entertaining, 10 parts a warning about the mental health of young people out there. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in our next video. But until then, accept yourself as you are.